Hello everybody, I'm here to talk about traveling by train. Why? Because I like trains, why not? Okay, now a lot of people like to drive, that's great. Me, I like to travel by train. Most times, if like say you take the subway, you don't have to worry about traffic lights, traffic jams. You're just moving along, you come up on stop, and then everybody gets on, gets off, the train moves, and away you go. That's the way to go. Like, let's say you're driving on I-95 in Philadelphia, say 5 o'clock, 5:30 rush hour. It could be bumper to bumper. Or the Schuylkill Expressway, jokingly referred to as the Shortkill Expressway, although I've driven on that road and I'm still here. But anyway, the point here is, you're sitting in all that traffic, bumper to bumper. You could go like 5 miles and you'd be on a road an hour and a half. And you might think, hey, that sounds crazy. That's not crazy. Years ago, my wife and I are visiting Los Angeles. I'm sitting on I think a 405, 105, I don't know, whatever. I think it was a 405. An hour and a half. And we went like 1.2 miles. I'm like, what a bunch of fucking bullshit. An hour and a half, go a mile. I can get on a train in Philadelphia, and an hour and a half later, I'm in Atlantic City. I can pass through Pennsauken, Cherry Hill, Lindenwold, Haddonfield, Hamilton, Egg Harbor, Patco, all kinds of places. Or I could sit in the traffic and go like a mile and a half. So the train's the way to go. Now, down here in Nashville where I live until I move back up north, which will happen, down here they got a commuter train in Music City Star. It goes it's like 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the afternoon. So that's all well and good, but it doesn't run on weekends. It only runs in the morning and it runs in the afternoon. I frankly think they should have it run all day. Maybe there's not enough ridership. I don't know. It's just for commuters, I guess. But they also run it on weekends when there's a Titans game. They have a game day express. But that's a good idea. But I think they should run it more and expand it. But I'm not holding my breath on that one. And but me, yeah, I take Patco, the Broad Street Subway, the Market Frankfurt line, the trolleys. Don't have to worry about traffic lights. Now, if you take like the 101 or 102 routes out to like Media or Springfield, there you got to deal with traffic lights a little bit. They cross some roads, but not too bad. And you're not usually sitting in rush hour bumper to bumper traffic like that. So, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's why when I'm in downtown Nashville, I try to wrap up my business, if possible, before 3:30, because I know the traffic's going to back up. It's going to be bumper to bumper, and I'll be sitting on the bus all afternoon. Who the fuck wants to do that when you can get home? Some people. Me, I like riding the train. It's, faster, get where I'm going, and I'm not sitting in traffic. As I said, an hour and a half on a 405 in Los Angeles. It went like 1.5 miles. In 2.5 hours on Amtrak, I went from Pennsylvania to Connecticut. So in an hour more, I passed through Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. Trains are the way to go. Constantly moving. Stop here, everybody gets on, everybody gets off. And I guess if you're on a train for a long time and you and your wife or whoever are in there, you got your own private car, you could be getting off at any time of the trip. Food for thought. Take the train, get laid.